I have never done a mukbang, whatever, video before, but I am in New York and I have a giant thing of pasta that I've already eaten some of, not all of it, because it didn't occur to me until just now to film it. But I thought it would be fun to make a mukbang video. Making a video. I am in town for work. I'm helping out running a booth at the toy fair. And my feet are killing me. I dropped my phone on my foot and almost cried. I was really worried about scaring the people in the room next to me because I screamed a little, but that's okay. My feet are just really sore. So I guess you eat on camera. That's what everybody else seems to be doing. Why not? I watch a lot of mukbang videos. My favorite are seafood videos, I think. Like lobster. Like the big lobster. You know, the ones that are probably like 100 years old. And I feel kind of bad because I'm like, they're like 100 years old. That's why they're so big. But it's already dead, you know. So I watch them mow down. And it's really weird, but really relaxing. So here's my contribution to the field of mukbang videos. I don't really have a microphone set up to get all the like gross chewing sounds that a lot of people do, but that's okay, because I don't really feel like I'm ready for that, anywhere near ready for that. So I ordered this on Grubhub because it was cheaper, weirdly enough, cheaper than Olive Garden. I was going for cheap Italian food. Olive Garden is really expensive in New York. Like, just unnecessarily expensive. Like, fettuccine Alfredo is supposed to be like, what, like $9? It was like $19 here. I have no idea why. It was really weird. But this place was cheaper. And it's pretty good. Not super flavorful. I would love some like Parmesan, crushed red peppers. Didn't even have an option on the app to get those, so it's a little bland. But it's, I don't know, the cheese is good. The noodles could be a little bit more al dente. They're a little overcooked. But other than that, not bad. So normally, when I watch these, it's like they're eating pho or something like really messy, or just like a giant pan of ramen. I really like those. Like the giant, like this big and that much ramen, and they're like I like those. I don't know why I like those, but I like those. So the window of my hotel overlooks the street, and I just got done watching Blade Runner the other day. So every time I look out, I'm just like, hover cars. Every time. It's really dumb. And it's not like there's like a lot of signs out here or like neon lights or anything. But I don't know. I've never really spent a whole lot of time in New York. I mean, I've been here before for like shows and stuff, but I've never got to stay more than a couple days, and now I'm like, I might actually have time to see stuff tomorrow. I don't know, but excuse me. I guess I am messy. I'm running out of room, but I don't have a fridge. So either I muscle through it or it's gonna get wasted, and I hate wasting food, so I'll do my best. So I've pretty much been telling myself for like 10 years or longer that I was gonna make a YouTube account and stay active on it, and vlog, and like, you know, be one of those people, and I never did. So I don't know, maybe it's too late. Like maybe that's something you start when you're a teenager, like that you just keep up with, but maybe it's not too late. I don't know, I've got weird stories. I wanted to do like burlesque on a budget, where like I teach people how to make burlesque costumes really cheap, which would be fun, I think. And I've been told not to do that by a couple people, because they said that burlesque is about the illusion of being really expensive. So if you like, you know, tell people how to make it cheap, then people are gonna think that it's cheap, like that it is cheap as an art form. And I don't really necessarily agree with that. I think it's more like, I think that to a lot of people, burlesque is prohibitively expensive. Like they really feel like they can't afford to do it, even though they would love to. And if I could teach someone how to make a good quality, very important quality costume for not a lot of money, then that's more art that's gonna be made. And it's not, you know, it's not being restricted by cost anymore. And I'd rather see incredible performers who work on a budget than lackluster performers who just had the money to throw at it. Maybe that's just me. But I've been doing burlesque now for about 7 years. I guess August makes 8 years. And I'm the kind of person, like, normally I get a hobby and I get really good at it, and then I just get bored with it and I just never touch it again. So many hobbies that have just fallen by the wayside, just gone. But burlesque is the one thing that I've kept up with for this long. Now, I did ballet for like 15 years, but that was because my family was very encouraging and really wanted me to be like, you know, the little ballerina princess. And they definitely encouraged me to keep going, and I would have quit 100 times over, but they encouraged me to keep going, so I did. Burlesque is the only truly self-motivated thing that I've ever stayed with for anywhere near this long. The first troupe I worked with didn't pay me at all, period. And I tried to like make merch to sell. They kept it. It was a shit show. That being said, I had to learn how to make a good quality costume that was going to last for not much money. most of the time that was thrifting, dyeing my own clothing, like finding cheaper alternatives to rhinestones, and like, you know, sourcing rhinestones that were good quality and affordable. Not as hard as you'd think, actually. I've had really good luck with it over the years, but yeah, like I had to be smart and thrifty, or I would have never ever made it past the first 6 months. But yep. I guess what I'm trying to say is I had to be a broke performer, and I learned a lot. So I guess I've got a lot to tell, and a lot of tips and tricks. Things that I wish that I hadn't had to find out the hard way. But yeah, maybe I'll actually keep up with the blog this time. We'll see. I don't think I could have talked on camera this time even a year ago. Like, I don't know what it is. I just ran out of fucks to give. My anxiety about talking on camera is gone. Like, I don't really care anymore about being gross on camera and eating food on camera. I struggled with an eating disorder for years and years and years. Like, who hasn't? But I ate one meal in high school, like in the cafeteria, and that was it. In 4 years, I ate in front of people in high school one time in 4 years, and to be eating on camera is kind of a big deal, I guess. Like, it's kind of like it's come full circle. Like, I'm not afraid of it anymore. I think it's like 9 o'clock right now, so I gotta be in the bed within the next couple hours. And I've been binge watching Bojack Horseman when I'm not working, and I don't know why. Like, it's like to the core, like gut-wrenchingly sad to me, because I identify with the characters all like way too strongly. Especially Diane, but I like it. It's a good, it's a sad show, but it's good. I like it. Ugh. I'm so lame. I guess I identify with Diane because I have been with, like, the guy that's afraid of negativity. Like, just is so blindly positive all the time that he loses sight of reality. And then I'm the one that's like, why can't I be happy? Why can't I be like you? Why can't I be, like, blissfully ignorant in a way? Like, it's preferable to be happy and content than to be just upset all the time. But I've definitely dated someone that could not process sad. Like, did not know how to do sad. It's interesting. It's just interesting. I guess I'd rather be happy on my own terms than have a guy tell me, like, oh, if you just don't think about the bad things. I'm like, no, I'd rather process things, even if it means I'm not happy about them while I'm processing them. I'm actually almost done. So much noodles. Like, at this point, I just want the sauce. I don't even care about the noodles anymore. I just want the sauce. The sauce is really good. Noodles are a little overcooked. I think part of that's because they put it in the container and it like continued to cook because it was steaming or something. Like, that would make sense. Like, it'd probably be more al dente in the restaurant, but I think it just kept cooking the whole time it took to get here. Okay, well, I can feel my heartbeat in my stomach. I am that full, like, next level full. So, I'm gonna get off of here. If you've watched this far, not only am I shocked, I am impressed. Thank you. And I'm sorry that you waited this entire time if you're expecting me to say something interesting, because I'm not going to. Sorry. Good night from New York City. Have a good one. Bye.